Assalamu alaikum badingol bal tentulam bal jayila bal konton nafanang bi arabola bal bismillah na program auto ka for me dialogue with the youth so bi fanang coming bi fanan nata murun nanne pour ka program o kale bi ka wato o araban ka program o minke dobi je arami sol wala arjumol ni wato so toto wato minna bi program kuma bale ben bulo kono jang bawo nga funding ke so to funding ke mi ya lonko abondita from nowhere in terms of isafo ko ala family le return all those but I graduate just ama me baba bake a medical degree soto where to mean ala graduation okay so nyimu kulete mi ya lonko nata fe nan jang mbe kontanta la kola to be proud of him bari mbe nyanta kontana le nata fe nan jang purposely pour ka funding kelta pour se challenge ka foye ko definitely it doesn't matter sometimes you bondita background minto ne effort put de nyanta mi woni sotola iba sotola le so jannim bitala nyato ka ko be explain ale mbe funding ke nyim fa tentu lamba je lamba bisimla na program auto dialogue with the youth so Abubacarr Darboe ibisimla dialogue with the youth so
yeah thank you so much Mr. Ebrima. I'm content to be invited to this platform. Yes, I'm very, very grateful. Yeah, so I'm be content. Come afanyami Abubacarr Darboe, Tabo. So abaraka bake. Yeah, I'm be content. Allah lamoy kunjima.
Thank you Tabo molka fay Tabo mama malo woti atola min yeah so Tabo Muslim the Tabo use la baba ke janne Tabo bisimla program don't content to have you on behalf of everybody else mim gunjur online tina technician on the manager so mu mebe mbe iba fole content baba kele because content onying amu exemplary thinity for somebody just from a humble background aina achievement kemia lonko and content I saw you growing back in 2011 2012 you were coming not knowing how determined you are because not only intelligence because there's a lot of intelligent people many lonko they cannot cross the line so you have to be dedicated determined a lot walam we so be ya katoke ye keloke pour la flaming achieve la ya achieve dobje niya woke ala sema ko dual se la woka so ye wole ke fo bi alhamdulillah inata ye medical dunta medical school ye medical degree so to fo saying yalla white jacket di alla pour ka fa le saying wale so ise nyimbe explain moli ite bondita mun tolo rimu kamaleti and then sa kumas wonya progressively aning ilak school career ketanya di de ngakumas ni won ebi simla Abubacarr.
Yeah, okay. Baraka bake, Ibrahim again. So, limba kumasla, ngamba mba kumasla back in Gunjure. So, okay, first of all, Buluta um, 1998 on the 28th of January. Then fama ndundi nung school out nga start nung Arabic school. Yeah, those days ndo yata bakale anyway. So in fact, kabiringa start schooling start according to my dad and my mom. I was very young, so ninkata school from. You know, ndo yata bakale. So na uncle sol kana dad approach prior bondi school because I was very young. Nka struggle nka body la for school out. So ika approach prior bondi school, but I was son because I thought I family ka in the school. Though I was very young. So nga ke ole nyama up to ngana grade 1 up to grade 11 nga obeke Gunjur Arabic school J. Ata Bojana school to Khalid bin Walid. So birin tata for grade 11, then what time o Gunjur Khalid bin Walid mang grade 12 soton. So I was supposed to move to Tadam for ngana grade 12 in complete J. Then moved to Sukuta na unkulla compound I'm J Dabo. So moved to J. Then ngamra Ibrahim, you are in Gambia that time. So what time we were together. In fact, in what time I tell like a contour dinner. So I was there. Yeah, I was there 2012. Then now Arabic Tadam complete. Yeah, I completed Tadam or Arabic system. You have Ika excellence Lesotho Mumtaz, they call it. You have very good Jade Jidan, you have good Jidan, and it goes down like that. So I was lucky. Nga Jade Jidan Lesotho, Jade Jidan, na Fenkoni. So I couldn't remember the exact number, but what year I was number 19th on the list. In Seattle anyway, so I was number 19th on that list. So from there, I went back to Gunjur. That was in 2012, 2013 academic year. Then Tatanga start grade 8. So Kabringa start grade 8, then grade 8, yes. So continue up to grade 9. So na grade 9 no sit no in 2015, 2015, 2016 academic year. So that year, nga aggregate 12 Sotonu. So that year too, I was the third best student, min graduate J 2015-2016 academic year. So from there, Murunta back to Sukuta again. Then this time, Tata go to senior because ngole choose no. Tata go to senior registered in their science field. MBJ in their science field 2016-2017 academic year. Then nga start grade 10, um, grade 11. So grade 11 nga contest tingken munje na head boy sip on the election. So winter no nkete la head boy ti 2017 2018 academic year. So grade 12, um, grade 12, then I graduated with the best result. What year? So that was 9 credit. I had 2 A's, 2 A's, 6 B's, and 1 C. So then from there, that was in 2018. 2018, I moved to university. 2018-2019 academic year, I moved to university, UTG. So nga School of Medicine apply. Bring a School of Medicine apply, then I was lucky, nga admission also. So from there, Otolenga start no, up to date. So signing ngana 40 alewa. Mana 40 alek, I'm sorry. So basically, maybe to rectify that, mampare hand sign because before you become okay, medicine it takes 7 years. So
Yeah.
nteba 40 aleka ngana first part ngole bang right now thing. So we are newly ikafanya inducted into clinical medicine. So that's where when you cross the preclinical medicine, that's where you go to clinical medicine, and then if you cross then you are given that white coat as a sign of coming, you have transitioned from preclinical to clinical. So that is what we did not long ago, and I'm very grateful. Ibrahim, you were happy, content also. You brought me here for, to talk to other people how my journey has been. So, but I think I realized come mana background for maybe I don't know if you were here in Kaleba, come tell me Jumati or where I'm from. I don't know.
Yes,
Kanga
yes.
mistake.
It does. Wo fanang yes. Nyanta wo be nyinin kala le ila background mo minti.
Okay.
Puro mono I understand because sometimes sa na background mo nyine rim fuari ata le nyina dobi je dol ye chance to to even doing that. But dobi je ning iman nyi mindset so to na background mo nyine ti aya saba ye slow down. Background can contribute to a lot of things, but sometimes it can be a distraction. So Purisela
Sure.
background for Mole along the humble background you came from, not the whole generation of families, because along the Dabo Jula, when you marry or nomadic and all those things. So what background of explaining here, so that it's the gist of where you're coming from. Go ahead, Batabo.
Okay, so abaraka baga. Yeah, so mfamamu funding daboleti, funding fatare. So gunjur dabo kunda duma. So okay, mama mbata wori coming. Yeah, for yami. Yentola wala in fact. So yeah, dabo kunda duma then ba ma mu jaba wala ti kafa me jaba dingo jata kunda. Yeah, so basically mbota mudawo kunda duma dingo leti dar. Yeah, so ngamra wala mda. I don't know.
Yeah, Abubakar wo bete ata baba kele promole wo background long ba funding being alone ne jaba wo mum fa wala nsa foko mba malo mati na jata kunda ba on defana mba bondi ta wo su wala kono jata kunda originally so bara kumaya ta baba ba kele fo funding kele be dawoda Bawa fene somebody like 1998 born, probably we would have mental nata young, so no wonder me long, but yeah, start ka Arabic school ke, kabondi Arabic school kata dula Jamalto, me along ko definitely womu fendete me along ko nyabu warata baba bakele. You did the Arabic side for it for like grade 12 because sometimes more finance need the other Arabic like slow down and all those things. But sometimes it become a blessing in disguise. But it can both sides of the educational background is so to the Arabic side so to me along both ila dino nila dunia be ning lakira be bobala. But it's a progress knowledge. So the determination to because model katale for water, then that water it become progress. Mine hamendi for la parents or les pousse very Arabic bang pour transition yet the English side of the education or for dum itele fama ya choose doro ya je konko unti I want to achieve this wala for more influence so that is a transition because na model je leka new school all for I contributed a lot or mo ma contribute pour ka model sponsor pour kana fo Khalid bun walid la the other side in bundung bari ka danje leto ibika transition to another thing so minute motivate to transition for doing la wulula le ko no ite dan no jang o more influence it's a wo satan yo.
Yeah, so ngawa nimpinalo to ay nimpitalo ko madomandi. Time mina mba Arabic school. Mbete ata nung English to bakel. Safo jama anytime na English assessment okay safo jama ntele ka movida. So nka reading fanan ken bakel. Those days nga friends on mini be so tom safo almost it will be English lawaka. So at some point most of them you can read back so jama ni ka coming compete le dal because nteni wala ka move so at coming nyaka boy fe dal ika wol ken o nyam defana nyaka boy fe kam bule fe nke compete to some point so wo contribute tan na fen ko into bakele na english better than back na Arabic school time so after na friends on sa for inspiration on nata nang from wala side le na friends on ibeba no english le nyaka boy fe adum nka participate la ku jamal le to dal wo time so birim pareta wo time again nsa fon tela friends ol be nga Minnesota almost mobe by English school then minu katanu wo time then atara na brother do fanan bije apply Ibrahima ngam rete alon so nsa fa telephone en advice ni na back pour nga a try ka birim pareta nga English fanawa yeah so birim pareta dorong he was in fact the one me alon ka en call no pour kanyin ka wala sa en lafta ka muneke then biringa fa empareta la baranga ma lafta ka English lawa he encouraged me in fact atele abe facilitate and fama then ntata English so bari ngama fana important tale pour nga gunjur project mention ja because nsa fo na success fa nimba murundi la nta nyina la noela because min no is too much ya kata nye ba kele in fact kabirin na time will be to like an everything be sponsor so up to date about akata kanye bakel anything need tala if I reach out to them all the time ibenye jele at any time new project so yes if I don't contribute to the baba kel up to date yes
Yeah, thank you so much, Batabo. Ila new student all mini along ko ini kata wolbe English na no tolman tara Arabic. Even though be Arabic you were ibaw inya kaboy feka ila English and you were competing the reading also. You know, what tells a lot about ila determination to puriye fangota ke fang empower in terms of education. Puri se ise futebe dami. So it doesn't come out of the blue. Because W models are look Italy and all those things. But yes, lock se soto nya this lock msafo mu fenneti me ya lonko you need to act on it because womu only dream let for example W molka lock le become manage ku and they fall on the other side. So Gunjur project once again one local charity the mini along ko be Gunjur Jenny nala grupo mall another team mall with Alaji Bojang Kaku so ikamako de jamale ke Gunjur and I'm really pleased somebody Marco and I think it all from be contented to see you progressing from this end demanding so purisa lonko ila help and ila kodo is not going into west but then bine murun kambatabo mbe mfangola karamuto dinu wala Ture Sulati Ture Empire might be mini Facebook or to kajele sa diol ni kwol mu me bebe on pour ase wafu banani kana saji kende bal malle be nyon so to la dulato afana be konton I love these kids determination keep it up, keep the good work, bro. Afanam be tendula be jaila, be encourage to keep going because you are on this journey. Me along ko, along molbe dauda. You just like a role model, so that didn't do the imitate because there's a lot of intelligent kids in Gunjur running around. But dobije funding ke ase marasi dobije ya mira kudol minimu la kairoti wala manke la kairoti so be motivate la puri sa lonko really they can do these things once again mama de el baji apanang abe ako he's a hard working youth and we are really proud of him nyana jamme dabo fananko keep pushing Batabo Usman Juara Mfankoto Mako Salamu alaikum brothers wo fanan be konton di role so nyin kumaya so a medical jacket min di alla wo explaining it because during denga mirali course mu me pele bang but forgetting that yes medical degree katambi wo lale it might be 4 years or 5 years so wo mu stage leti ye wo di alla min na saying can somebody call you a doctor now
yeah so comme ni nata woto ko comme nga fo nyami science barna foti aleka so white koto akadile niela first because medical school we have up to 4 professional exams so ika part 1 wale part 2 part 3 so part 4 leka ke final one part 4 leka ke final one then ni pareta wala le then ika degree ni soto 2 degrees in medicine and surgery so science part 1 ngawlewa na part 2 professional exams mbo wala very soon in less than 2 months time mbo wala so near first part 1 professional exams all transition from medical stage to medical stage. So pre-medical stage ni nga wole complete thing. Then I was lucky nga cross and to be part of people many anko they have made it to the other side. So ninka wole signify. Yes, because now sign thing better like direct contact with patients. So as a result, ika wodune is a requirement. You go out there. So ila school ola bajo katarabala together with your name. So you are expected to be in that near dealer from that stage to for Janiba parade. Yeah.
Yeah. Wo kumayata Baba Bakele and wo kumayata Baba Bakele and Suleiman Diallo keep it up, my brother. You are good to go in. May God bless you. Ebrima Manafa also I message bulaje. So nyimu kule timi yalo kulo me along ko contani balon for all of us, because not only itedama but all the graduates many along ko yela white jacket nin soto, the team nga jele a contano waratales to see young Gambian going into science, which I'm going to come to, because Dobije when don't tell Bitakan school science was a taboo. Niko mole Dobije in other areas jele class or katala for class nani lulu science purka one class is found soto akakolea mole bulo konole, because more don't want to do science because dolka fa koleatale. So minute motivate, to choose science instead, because ning sometimes most of the bright people dobije from honey science from dobije school on okay for say ka ko no ite you are doing well here and there, ebitala science le because work at the bad, bari more be kabori commerce le ani arts and all those things purka science and the labaj, for example only science class kili no work and ka fan different work at the bari ngalo ne ko science dunia katanya science and technology is the key. So minute motivate, pour ye kumotilin science la instead of other avenues.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. Yeah. Okay. Kabrin tawa senior school. Come to have kabrin barabi school for wakan. Um, science no time when they coming ka oda male like that. So in these other fields, well, come on, in a book and to me by accident for mal, but coming tell her Fenko since I've not can over in science lay since that time. So and fana nkajel come tell me no bake a move no those days. Ibem have a brilliant student knowledge. So all of them always come in Nibadiam can it used to be the same thing. Ibe Kawale for come they wanted to do science. So alone India influence ni more killing call after me, especially Nini Minubit can move Ibe Kawale for. So the same thing comes to you. So since those days, since I've always can mind konoda, after Fanang and Kabrimanu Arabic school, nga teacher do so na diata bakele. So Atefananka science letanum. So I think Wofana influenced me to some point. And Brindada senior Mbana upper basic school too. Mbanung part of one club, science and math club. So that science and math club too also played a very big role in our Ntola schooling system of Canada. So Wofana influenced a lot because we used to have a lot of activities. Me and Uncle they are geared towards science that. So very too many extracurricular activities also. Me and Uncle they are much more related to science. So I think all those things motivated me to go ahead with science. And those days na mass fana was good. So always ni mole na results je fana I can advise le pour ngata ngowa. Anytime ni na result di na uncle sol or ni nga di momo like can advise all of that. So I think that played a role.
Yeah, you said Mars. Mo jamale Mars no kende one of na friend CDBT or CBT but aborita science lala atata commerce and all those things. But still we need all of them. Mbai fanam bitamila or CBT the program or Jibela. I will keep it up in these are well high flying people. Many are long be encouraged can to keep going. Fabrama Dabo from Fama keep it up son. Proud of you, Professor Carl Ture, Kalamiro Mfangola Broda, for phenomenal achievement. Congratulations to Mr. Dabo, Seni Mane Mfangola Broda in Italy. Thanks, Ibrahim, and your guests. Keep motivating. Prince Emma Fanango, congrats Abubakar Dabo. Keep up. Wish you all the best in your future endeavor. Amen. So Ning is a pride, not Italy but all your group, Purkanyin line across to be in this position. And we will try put more of your ila bad measure, put ni se diamo purposely for thank you for choosing this field because almo hot cake later. I know other countries from are looking at you. Pur Kalbondi Gambia can and that tells you how important that area is, in terms of medicine. Pour kataje ndolla a medical system of a collapse le nyaming ninga Gambian born people also to many along ko ijita ke surgeon ulti, because nga jele might be the pathway will lead you to be a surgeon nse na mol ma ko e bawe do je nyanta e mol mil long ka balafa wolle and take them seriously so then see ma ko en kana tara na mol ka fafa la because momi nyante fara la man soto or only few people more killing nebi jamin ka mo wuli jama tel ka be represent amari fai bata and can be arrogant na fa na la fita woyano so nyin kumaya tabakele so that we see Gambians coming up many along from dingol lo we can relate to them because during native steering sukura Arabic school I nobody knows. I didn't know you can be like this bibi lala ninte sasa do somebody you will not take me seriously because you ninga nyolo na order so nyin kumaya tele but batabo kukilim fana kumata malo mina na foite man imang distract or imang motivate pour kata back wela because a lot of things have gambe ku tije fenne tije ngata no back wela and all those things and we if lanjama wala minisiate wala siarin community wala tata wo joni they discourage la completely even though some of them probably in terms of intelligence, or a school, probably ni be level kin or sometimes they are better than you. But instead, Ima will choose, how comes for Ima attract nung katanim back wela wala kata ka try kata Europe, but no, yenyim pathway ta kabirim back in 2011. In Gambia from Arabic school, transition from one school to the other for Bitata University, for and then man do kunkono to say Gambia nothing is working here, in Karamba na Farman Tarala, let me go to back way. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, we'll do that. So, okay, back anyway, I can undermine Connolly sometime because I'm friends also to many along it yeah still on in try and some of them were successful telephone now. Some of them for in fact will Nenata and Gambia and Jan. So I can undermine Connolly. So coming to be honest, I can undermine and sometimes coming sometimes I can undermine the for nkala fila dunna to wato do because nka friends also to mini alonko ika akuo mani pour nga move kata bari min kata nante kabrimba school nga mon lesoto mini alonko yi ngake ba kendo lesoto nsafo mini alonko nkalla moyla wato minu kan advise all along so even though sometimes akakolea that bari sava medicine fanan mus fenne te miyalon ka adiata nya bakele so han scienteng comme sometimes ni nga fo modol ake jahal ka fe kon te badam ten sciente handi mole lafta content te taman is only na mario em promise le comme medicine study then it's our silon so nga mi na passion of for this field also contributes a lot because it's something me and nga kan bakele atina le fon comme mam pare school la bari wato do kam fo forcer I go out nkata loptano to puru comme like kam fo dalindala that anytime nga holiday so ton take like most of the time, especially African med kanna fenko be ke olto because nga ke ba dol so to je minne en sambaje so nte kanna fenko be so to after fana one thing man fenke gunjur ba ke da because nga wole realize je anytime nintata je jama jama sa ko nimmeta je doron comme like ning different motivation like abonen je so wo fana yatina nata je man siya back ngamre wo fana ma koy bakale na je ta man siya so but nin tata je anytime tata je dal je kan affect it affects me because I want to na friends all minu kan move thing I want to come in katara lafle ni be tara the same level but in nimbi jang dal ka focus bakale so I think na gundula na taro je man siya nya mi ngam fana ma ko la fa fana nimbije nim mol min fana kan move there nim mol min kan move they are very very helpful to me so I think of fana contribute tabakale yeah so ngaki bakale de balle so to hani gundu font nimbije always aka ma ko bakale
yeah maya tane mo keba kendo soto dindin kendo fanan soto wo kumaya tabakile Umaru BI ko this young man has so many potential, boosting to come out and play, stick with your goal. Yes, because there's a fine line, more success, career success, like event. Tiba easy, probably mini nata jang handen daruno e kaito so to prokatano medical school ke kakaranji abe kolea la bakele be in my opinion handen moy of a quite medical study somewhere I think you should not go inyante la medical class school bandale completely in the Gambia for a certificate or so to nibe minkele se woke but in the middle of this course woman yana disrupt at any course because you just never know yeah now you're certain of a pathway your low working and dunia achieve dauda diate jitata wala to probably you will come better because you are only young a young 20 something years early 20s to be nearly only 3 years the money be able being a full doctor and probably going to be a surgeon it also to know anywhere else so handing the mass to distractions can you what about but come here, there is a lot of motivations many along more so take la moy minna war in itself fanan tells a lot about you bao for ela moy molla because at the end of the day tell about decision on yinta so ela moy molla ye obeta information on yin process and apply it ya gibe content the best bet is prunga to jam so do be ye tibabudula hype kawara baba kele minni tata Dankore Bondi Gambia Molba for the tenting, but sometimes it's not good for many young people. Many along because the challenges mean better it will expect la dobije to cope with that akakolea back at the young stage. So need the more funding kele me ya along with nim pathway see for the sort of lot and I think they need to stick to it until near bank. Because there's a lot of people, many all over Africa, which we disagree a lot, but they stay put. So, Ninsifa achieve for Manta easy, but keep going in the Gambia so that is a achieve no. But Batabo just for the motivation because not only ila pathway be mean can all of the medical school and the ila doctorate course but you've been the local officer for Federation of African Medical Students, Association Standing Committee on Medical and Educational Research, UTG, School of Medicine and Allied Health Science, when I bought already the current chair of Gunjuru Youth for Health. Many along they are doing fantastic. Kataka volunteer kamola blood salt, kajibe for diabetes, all news, high blood wall sort of like a water and advice and help them sometimes. Environmentally so lefana muiti. You volunteer also for Gunjuri Youth Movement. Sukuta Fana, you are the co-founder of Sukuta Youth in Health. So this fantastic because new voluntary things, in essence. Maybe in program maybe sometimes it hakilu from the kudoli mala no mini alonko it be distract like you just going to be focused because this is from one thing to the other. Ne holiday finance to yeta a free method to volunteer and all those things. So in volunteerism it pays big time. It's only a start let them the mojama, but it's always going to pay. So mu cool me you all be manage nyonya deal at the same time to get involved in this, and because we see it all over the place, just let us know.
Okay, so thank you so much. Um, these are voluntarism activities wo nga start le Ebrima Senior School. So wo fana nga some teachers le soto mini alonko it can motivate le towards that end a lot. So since man senior or since Ebrima how do you call it gunjur upper in fact nka involve all tobacco. So nga mira fo nga a skill start kabiri wallet start ka engage ka big role solta since mba upper basically. So nga mira everything started from that time. So within that senior school too, mba munu head boti, mba nun different association le fanant. So ndata dal for community dal. So I think a community every anywhere and that come I must be into these voluntary associations. Aketa fenete mi anko it came to me because of nka involved J back LSI is in fact part of me I will say. So Gunjur Youth for Health, Kabiringa School of Medicine start no. So then it was newly formed. So then Yem Fanang invite Purunga Joinika. Then during join Tekang, we started activities in Katatu, different communities to screen people's blood on hypertension and diabetes. Because that is something Kabirin Tole has started. In Gunjur, sometimes we come across data means sort of that it was so worrying. So that was a motivation for us. And anytime that and in our own people knew like me. So some of them, in fact, linear interaction also. It can do in phone case sometimes it's so much emotional. It like comments, some of them coming from for is so much emotional. So I think that the next time, even of the day, you don't want to miss it because kami ika-contact namin and if I feel namin iba impact min kaya is just emotional. It's too much. So akati na ibu kalafika miss me. So then yeah, ni nata environment for home something is something me and ko like not like back even when I was young. These gardening stuff so work at the end back. So wofana I have friends there in Gunjur Youth Movement. Ni alonko before man busy back saying ka busy le mbukela watering fenkol attend no and then activities. So wofana ntata alfa ko nimbije like nka happiness means soto je and so wakati na anytime even obj mbukala finga miss I always want to go there. So but one thing also ngami realize is ever since I'm part of Nkataraning activities all akamin can it helps me academic wise because anytime that event or nimbota nanje akatara most of the time nga time mo sort is amansia kotek so akakem feel ko komi mo nyoli dan school so akatin na komi na reading zeal aka reading zeal min dinna pour nga wol tarandi woka ma koy baba kel so wala tinna jama jama ni ngam for involved ya kam ma koy bakel because nga anytime so don't ka utilize it very well but the more idle tobacco it it doesn't help so ning activism intela korosirota kam ma koy wala kati na nga any little time so I want to capitalize on it because I can feel like more and than the man if I don't do this with me I will fail because medical school wala nyam ni married ikatara silan all the time. Sometimes ikatale to a point for you question your own intelligence because things go very bad sometimes. But in Namira program in Kenyal, things are too much. There are a lot of information to know. So akakoleale, hanimu best student of the it's not easy. So, but if you are into these different activities, it helps a lot. Any simple little time you have sort of you want to utilize it. So that is something to me anko akambulanka purun kanyang activism solke back. So for Sukuta Youth for Health, wo kabering Gunjur Youth for Health, normally nintata na activities sola post on Facebook or maybe on WhatsApp So I have friends many are going to follow. So some of them from Sukuta, Ekataraka are mentioning all the time. Why not we start something like this in Sukuta too? So different people will are suggesting me. Then Lunkeling, then I give a thought about it. Then I reach out to some of my colleagues or my friends in Sukuta, many are they are also doing it. So why not we also start something about this? Then some of them were interested, but some of them will not believe for it would work because we didn't have machine also. We don't have money to minube need and Tolman fensor. So from zero. So then I reach out to my people, Gunjuri for help, put them for some bagasola, na start. Then when we started to na at the turnout it was so impressive. Then from that often I was very active. Anytime I be jedorong, mbukala find. So ngamranka happiness means sotoji and the other thing to akatina it makes me focus on my studies too. So that is something that has always been keeping me in it. Yes. So
Yeah.
okay.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, baraka baka batabo. Wokumaya baba bakele. Sometimes, karamo be manke only in the classroom is sometimes very practical. But on it at a hospital also, it at a private clinic also. It can force hand information so that you put your hands on the real thing. So do be hand in darno ya mira ko ila colleagues all bed and the neo force hand information so to karamo mu waditi. That's become even more impactful than read book or to, ima hand data into the real thing. So eka nyini minke barajo vango bao kanaka ka molla blood test voluntarily ke inform ko ila high blood le ila yellow seneta baba ke might be ma long na wulula na kebal because nga gunjuri jele mosi fa bele bije marseto birali ya ke kebal bije mini alon ko manta school ikungole be dimile malo mine ko so ni ko alla blood lo malisi advice and do bije boro for ye. So it becomes into them. So you saving life. Neo fana introduce into Sukuta for alkake mol min bijang. Se min fono ba al sulata blood testing machine wala kamol la sugar fanan test one machine. That's what you need. So ninse mako walito here and there. Puru might be a pluralize as much as possible combo be kono and probably Gambia fanam fango be kono. There's an explosion of high blood and diabetes in that place. Mol na betama ke malo. But ni mol volunteer take a mol test ka fo ko itela yelo siata baba kele ni wo fo moy may bi oba sabula marieta hospital ni ko moy ila sukuro siata baba kele ni man ku kala may ba be kurande la wo sa sabu because these are silence killers mol be sire kan sometimes si malong sometimes near long because there's a stigma there it a fintila but ning actually advice ba o momi willing ta fana ta fo maraseta ranta ali check ali advice asita se kuka fa wala dobi yalka boro fanam fa allocate ele ninta ni mo yalka boro e mako ile pour ase access to boro la nyami so nyin mu so selfless service le de me ya lonko will always going to pay. And ngalo ne to do can you juxtapose with your medical degree course because the course is hectic am I easy but then you mean for life that sometimes if I'm doubt le foi be mean kan be work la wa man tara work or is human nature so but then binale ya Abu Motion Bojanko, bro, keep it up. He's my friend since Arabic school. He deserves everything to be honest. To be honest, may Allah help him. And Umaru Biyai said again, this young man needs to be protected by all means because he's going to be a national treasure in the future. And I'm a fan already. In the past, I have mentored and motivated many youths like him in the UK. You see, if you can do this in UK, these young medical students, many along they are in this journey. If you can see what you can do and help them, probably Gunjur Online will provide a number where more say you need contact no say any motivation dealer no so that they can keep going. As we said, these are our features in Africa. Then you get them from a homegrown Dr. Salty, they will have empathy for our people. There's a health emergency in that place. Dobje ni nata more important na nata fe na probably ma work connection in bonding sort of with your people. It all balafa sort of le. But dobje ni ko imbota sukuta la bota gunjura bota fenko lo gunju Gambia be mukele probably the sympathy sort of la and we can save lives. some of the unnecessary death many along kabe ke ka wodulato. One way to cope those things, is program fangula homegrown nurses enough training dealer and enough awareness, so that the empathy, so that, because that is so important in Nibe Moli Jarala. Put ye trust, then do be handing for at the work is a belief, and belief is power. Ali Bojan say, may Allah see him through. Suleiman Darboe, proud of you, bro, and may Allah guide and protect you in your journey, inshallah. Omaru came again. I love to get in touch with their group because wanted to help them with resources. Fantastic. Gunjur Online will pin Abubacar's number, so that, maybe that can be a focal point. The number is 00220 385 9834 00220 385 9834. Third time is 00220 385 9834. Wolo mana nombati might be anybody in internet after, especially ning blood testing machine ning any help since adino ning group la, so that it's a mall makoi about the mainstreams will reach out to villages and towns sometimes in more times to promote volunteer. But in Kumata Baba Kelebatabo, proof funding Kenya, volunteerism it pays, because I can empower like confident fanandila, and you can learn a lot. So do be fanam nim voluntary scheme ni duntala as a powerful way create yesa alo isela skill nila ila potential ni sa discover no yafo okay probably inte bete ata nyinna to. So dinni wol mi ya lon ko be siring you are very young, man la fi moy discourage. I know things are not easy, but pour you discourage for e bulo be la nyokang, ila time be waste la imam pathway from find out no inyanta mi wala. So there is a lot of voluntary organization. That's just a starting point, because even people like us, we were voluntary teachers. Janin Bitala Gambia College in Kudo, voluntarily we came and go to the teaching field and go, okay, this is what we can do, and other community jobs. But aka impact min dealer, aka confidence min dealer, and sometimes bound to a career advice mantaraji. Ibika what you want to do, ibete ata min nela parents manke like you, the parents will make a doctor, they're not highly educated, they're not sometimes even educated, they cannot advise you of your career pathway. But need to volunteerism, if an find out, like, okay, I think more for start from somewhere. So the whole purpose of NIM program is to bring people like you funding to motivate. You cannot give up because they are too young, because now what we realize, NIM back we monkey solutions. Already Gunjur, we have nearly 30 something people died. We don't know whether they died, but it's about nearly 3-4 months now. Male be daming, my brother is there. Male be daming, male be minto, male be mome long. If filita dunia kono wonya mateti. For kulungo fa sing taleba, for be dulale to. So womu kule me uncle. These are kids me alonko. A lot of potential be bulo, a lot of skills be dol bulo kono. Ibe dunyin kulungola. Go into the unknown to come to Europe. Ni we see fala. Dobije akake tarde ba. So near pathway sort of where you are having an impact on the community. Voluntary handing koliman sort of nyawonya. Just go. I know we do put a lot of pressure on our young people. Tafoko aitela nyanta mbola ndolbe batari nete nyanta kuni kure kela sabu fo dundi wal kadumbale kono ifa ni fata denite mobondila no. So nying important ba kele pour you move into the volunteerism and ya long ko ite fanam bete ata fenno you can achieve things. But if man nala into your comfort of ila ataya vulto, I'm not saying ko emanyana ataya minna, because I went to Gunjur last time. But the kids be searing corner walito didn't know mean them be searing, they're confused, they don't even know what they ilafta min nemal la minna wo kumaya tabakele pour mol salon, because more than fola is young nying a foul mu quality ol nim fen wol defendeti so. But ila parents, did they know the magnitude of ibe pathway minkang in terms of medicine ibe mean study kang no ba fandi wol nim fen ko bar jaba probably over gunjuru le most of the time probably have to appreciate la ba. Go ahead.
Yeah. So okay, come here for yamin on that. There are both parents, all Ibeman Karandal. So what know maybe from our side was how understand to some extent, because most of the time we have for yamin. anytime that are gunju, have almost enough friends, they are all into something that. So na mom le katara kan o preso sifal din. Ite o nieje jan insognin and sonin. Ite buka fancy no found. So when we was sifal, that's how I, nimbula nimbe karawala. So ate I understand it to some extent because ate like I'm back. But na mom kai ate ma think back. Ate ni nata ya ate da ma nkataram parang let me be like my friends. Ngata kata maybe ding kontra kola ka kodol sama na o sifal. So but nka file ko kana kodon da faram ba min. Ametal de bari faram ba parera someday. But ate da ma let me also come back and be doing like my colleagues. So I think I understand to some point, but it seems like Sayaba understand kind of demanding. Yeah, because they have been very supportive. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Woman natural mommy instinct lady anyway. But go to war. Sometimes kabidea kanyin temporal because I went to Gunjur ngadi ni oltara ni broke ta ita briki dada la moye ye joy okay la jibo kono ina fenke so ngaje ma batar je nga fo ko woman ke weti mi yalon kan nyanta la life ke la wala nyam ni lafta ke la bricklayer ti o lafta wo construction anywhere in construction lafta ta GTTI more sa jibe se sponsor no nyadi but ni quick fix yeta briki dada la ye jo do mandi yo buleti boko ne na esi ni story fenke tato yeta ko to jaban din dollar here and there wolu mu kuleti mi ya lon ko funding ke manyan ne fon dundila wol kono because time katanya min ika ngoma wala nyama probably sometimes so mbe dinol mu be advice al career jibe al skill jibe al semi wa skill jamal le bije mini ya lon ko gambia mu virgin economy de ko be ko leare nyaawnya ne skill wo skill learning kapintali man soto nyin sama ko no ni lafta kapintali bi ka soto fen jamal bije mi ya lon ko plumber sol fe wo fen we need it in that country pour ya try do ye fen demanding ning opportunity nata yetara handling traveling no ni skill travel ta you are much more in a better position than mommy ya lon ka man skill or skill so ta nyanta na la pour ka ko be commence jam from zero so nyin mu kule de mi ya lon ko nyante hamala into the young people's la mind so that is a new understand and I'll be happy to have more of young graduates me along alla group more so that we can talk to our people along is possible akoleata nyaonya is very 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 possible here and probably ni state a new road can very very soon model me along ko nim boro wututa you will come here woli down wo yalon because coming amin fente you make safe life be wala ne briki dada ke do man dim fenke jang probably venke de foi la momo ka fay koy ka ila kari woltata back we de te fele jang hane sa imanta and all those things so it can discourage so nyini mu kule de me along ko we need to put them into perspective so that in sa long nyo mako nyamin tolla do ko mo wolati my present Omar Ubiai says my presenter you are right there is no career advice in the Gambia. There's no career advice in that. And please tell them to message me and we take it from there. Volunteering activities is very important. These youngsters are doing a great job and they deserve every single help. Yes, if we can have his number also punch in Gunjur online, maybe the young people apply they will pick it up and they communicate because nganyinne need nte mobe sola no kodola but we can advise, we can give them motivation to be Janneh and all those things. What we can do as big brothers is to give you advice, can motivate what we are doing. It's just going to be a matter of time. Fantastic now, but so my family will benefit me ripple out of it will be even be fantastic. So but about Sambi, we have about few minutes to go now. Pour say funding KL even advice lady lela. Sometimes it's difficult, but we don't have to care about that. Me along Kamutonya as a mole marco, handing a more killing mindset change to leave the corner of attire views or to be kind of trapped into frustration ko kute walk la no jang it is a mean as a young person is to keep going. It's a mean woman if is a mean demanding probably that's just the beginning of your life and that doesn't define you. So lumbe si let's say fango je dulato me alon ko soma but ni won tebe time waste la iman certain ibe minkela then lumina si la ni responsibility nata you make life even more difficult for yourself. So go ahead, ila experience moment and ila background moment from Arabic school to transition to before be medical school. What helps do you think you can give? Because I know a lot of groups later, and sometimes I can in debate see for to help people to talk to them. It's not all doom and gloom here. We can carve out something. Say minkeno mi along kon samutano for janning ila lock binana for janning ala lawato binana. But skill never fail. Skill never fail. Education never fail. Go ahead.
Yeah, so baraka ba. Ngamra nimba fem follow to za mim fono o mba kumasla na wala mlimti ko skill woni na manfu ko mi yafa nyami mecho kay manfu mechi ko mechi ti wala ka fu but mecho woni na manfu. So and it's never too late for anyone. Yeah, everything is possible here because ngamol je jan mini alon ko yela everything based on jan manta han jan ninja, so everything is possible jam momo sign Gambia insafa developed a market feo fe ya mira ite lafta kela wallet fonite mario malafi but almost all the opportunities are here. So insa min fono monyo funding kele wala nyinti ko momo ba minto isani sobe asam because odoro ne bondi ni sobe ata je it doesn't matter ila family background minute because ntenga mo jamal le je min yalon ko struggle ta jam but sai alhamdulillah wal mo mollete min yalon ko itata dawda mo be want to see them, everyone want to see them. So mo mo iba minto sobe ya wala bondi e sobe ya je yalon mi nafa do gunjur sign that nitata je sometimes you feel sad because they banyamin saying like our foreman dia but they fall in the back a little, compared to han interform dindimbalti but compared to following inside they fall in the back. But so I'm happy to funding kejama now they are into something. So if they are into something now ngama min kumata wolon to motivate them. So min musain ni ba kuto anin so be ya niani wo sambanyol yalo mi nafa ko mi ya fa nyami nin blog ko sol ni wo sifadol sain te sa kodo ika kodol soto no jela ika fen soto je mi yalan ko ake nafa but niaji be mu fenne to mi yalan ko ibuka laba da but niya kata ye skill soto mi yalan ko isa develop no. So ning alasonda like you can do something with that handling taranyatolo but science ko di soto mi yalan ka manke skill wom fennete mi yalan ko maybe nyato do mandi wol bedanal because Gambia science fen jama le falit ni ani ba mineto ni la karan at least imam background do mandi soto je foni mol ke nyamende ke la ko do be taybu. So o fana important tabaka leba kuo kuto ya make so me be kaito soto at because saying iba fewo fenne to jang saying there are institution mini alon ko ke ma ko ye train professionally pour ye soto gunjur dinni wol saying te mo jama je iba nin skill solla bar wom fenne te mi alon ko mo jama me yaki bike hakilo tuat istano le yu ye kaito nini la ni ye soto so wom fenne te mi alon ka be te mario fon le ma ko le nya. So ngakata mba feo fento ngawani so beala and then nga serious akan dal bagu e mol tata le ya make wo mol hat je man clear but ni aji be momin fana tarde ta je wala momin na life fango be tinyata je wo siya baba ke tale dan ni alon ko killing min ya make. So feo thing is itelaf ale e wala hamo soto a possible ta jan atudeta mario fongo bulia soto nyadi. So sometimes aka challenging back ele that but nita mario la fitala olum fenti te lafta min nte nga jinya min nak nte la experience moment is possible here atuleta mario la bu. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I think in fact, student Ismail ko rabaraba di rabaraba culture nyanta transition na laba with that nyanta min kela wolum skill development pour nga mecho ni and the moment nyanna malula mecho la sifa o sifa ngamin tara in the Gambia mol ke fa nyorindi mecho la ni ko e mecho dorong itol fe wo mu kudo le fa fa male ka woje ne adile but mecho bete ata baba kele because dunia kaloni mecho le la banku Germany woli dawo da hani jamfango e kamin fo mol me mecho ni skill so te ka wolle encourage ila bricklayers ila kudol mini alon ko nyanta dula lola nyanta skill dol soto la IT wol not only because malo nyimbondi taname ne moli je mini alon ko itata for grade 12 danta woda ma dol ka fo en karan telephone batata man do ku soto andi danda grade 9 ne ko grade 12 ko nataro gambia ngam mo jamata rap so pour na fondin keri alon kabang but pour ya lon fadan ko grade 9 ni grade 7 wonte 40 womu chose foundation de pour que ise wuli no nyami wol mu wolleti so nyini kuma ya tale bar jannim be last final fenko kala batabo na two things le so one ila nyin karam because medical course is difficult akole atale both ala course fango ala duration o jamfata and kodo financiata so silang with this poor background from ibodita daming like most of us ika wo manage no nya dile pro ka transition after these years and you have another 3 years to go ika wo kodo manage no nya dile because amanke ku easy ring and then secondly jamal la muy la role model there are few more ways mo jama ka impact sotela but you have role models many along ko found well they just near wali jera ila blood ka boy you want to make so you make them happy so that you can keep going and going dobi jata kila mo kilinti mo fulati but wali be setaraje la many along ko they have a huge impact on you especially la nyim pathway be min so it's a wo for nye dance program o kumfa wala wo.
Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, come nga start ning nga make no nyadile up to here despite upon the medical strength or ala costiness. So bring pareta doing grade 12. Na result better than so that time for now there was one program MRC Holland Foundation, a scholarship dollar upon to help students. So Bringa apply no, then I was looking at scholarship in short. So but then before that, when Kabiringa before a medical school start that Kabiringa nga admission or sort of sign move. So we were asked putting maybe 50% of the fee, Jono. No, sorry, I think 15% of the fee. One year around 15,000 because medical school is 41,500 in monthly for Gambians. So nyanta nunga 15% of that one yanta talangam around 15,000 in the money. Ikon nyanta college on purunga start. So then man scholarship ni sotonu. So reach out to Gunju project. So then anina one uncle ngalon nung nag grade 12 bidi nga sit len nata nyon dem bo jata aba America le ngamira. Yes. So what time on nung then I reach out to them. Yemma ko nung for I was able no job. Then nga medical school start wala nya. So bidi nga start shortly before you can ninka the next payment again. What time wala new scholarship ni nata fundi. Then no apply. I was looking at then for our medical school, government finance scholarship dinner. So but government dinner, if you are on this other one, then you can do stop. So I continued with that MRC Holland up to date it like a school job. So just that must steering banjule university a building also to do jole must world. So on tell challenge home film quality for na feeding them. Na feeding on na challenge and maybe learning materials all of na challenge so but sometimes I have people mini along ko what ning reach out to them ning a problem also so some of them come back yeah with all coming in learning materials or learning maybe feeding ko embata nija in banjul then you come back all now yeah so Nina again.
In terms of mommy impact sort of on Ilani journey because there might be a lot but the most many impacts sort of on the near
Okay.
yes go ahead.
Okay, so thank you so much. So Kabri Numba Senior School Bulaka. So I used to have very good teachers. Kabri Senior School time. Imu mollete mini alam ko yem motivate bakele video o time on extra classes all organized mini alan ko mol ke jol but ntenga man ko minna ko le diata jamaaji so you can class all from organizing it for free mini alan ko yem motivate bakel and I was able to do maybe better in their subjects so do bije Mr. Jalo na chemistry teacher I have one Mr. Ade too and there is one guy from Gunjur Yakub Manja Yakub Manja is someone me I'm so much grateful to. You know, he's someone me uncle. Come Ninga Jedal, like you said, I always want to make him happy. My brother Baolokono, Abdullah Dabo. So he's also someone I look up to. Me I motivate back. So but international no Jola, Joe Guju project. She has been so hard on me, always linear result that as a better anya. She will make sure yalo na I motivate. She will always say, I'm better, you have to do more. But I'm more letting me along kodal. I tell I can push than any other person in the for academic wise. I can push back and as a result, always have a lot of impact on me. I develop back in different areas. So, and this Gunjur Youth for Health too, all the people there, they are so helpful. I have people and someone like Fahamalang and my childhood friends. So for everyone is helpful. So he be proud tell about me and always he ban keep kanedoro. So there are a lot of people, ita fanamba wala kono, mini alanko always, they are pushing me. Na family dal too is exceptional. You can push back. So na circle of friends too, there are people mini alanko they push me a lot. You can push back. I'm lucky. Na friends all Minnesota dance after they are all into something. They are all they can push back, can motivate back. Yeah, so nta more killing for maybe nsa nyina more jamala from. I'm very
Yeah,
sorry because
yeah.
more Seattle me I look up to them. But I
Oh,
might not
definitely,
be mentioned.
definitely. Akumayata
Yeah.
Baba Bakele, the whole community, Yalo Malong are proud of you. Purposely, Purka youth will encourage Puri Femu Tami Along Kase Nava, Doli Yellow, Doli Mail, and Dolby background, but coming in some info more BJM along, we want to give you a little bit of help here and there. Purke motivate to tell you to keep going, especially la feeding in quality. I think in program or to mall be will take off lale time to time. Kaf demanding to go keep going because ninga woke model hanmading kan nyole copy so model finance wages afa okay bata boy tata nyinni la moli ama ko la ku ko le ata nyanya because ni tata fo ku ko le ata iman ko le ya face then iman challenge sort of follow ni tata fo ko le ya kete ni tambita wala mu challenge wala le ya pass but Mamadi El by Baji means ata jam this is so important, because the form of work experience, because Nintendo holiday then to engage to have talking with them. But I mean, for most youths want to get it all in an easy way, which is not always possible. It's really sad when I saw my fellow youth saying they are building muscles in a nutshell, going to the gym purposely for the tourist season, because they want to hook up. It's good to exercise, but I think the reason should be for a better health. And they should spend most of their time upgrading themselves to get a better career. Thank you, Tabo, for always making us proud. Alanying resonates because in the form of that,
Yeah.
mini ya mungo, ikafonye kwebe ne chikolela, so that is etiba musoli soto. That makes my heart boil, really speaking. Pour je dinninge fodinke iman fe wo fe mire be jadi kende ari be wararing and all those things ya mira the only thing nyanta minkela wolon pour ka nechika momo me mulunda ngoti pour ite amira ko it can be easy se wo hook up no ime mira courant wala ime mira long time fenkele me la fondinke afenke hande bitala turu wala but purposely to plan to go through that war is very, very sad. And more say nature, which is very good exercise. But kumala exercise, you just have to go and read. As simple as that. They are good. It has to go with education because education wala mukiti mi along ko dunia ka control wala molika nyoda wala londo. It has to be education and education. Momo advice le ma wo fae definitely probably na mari na rosta abe wolo takilale ay na murunang nima education o taya start ku definitely ite kela no ko modole min ya lon ko education o taya celebrate ya muta because ni ndana na dino kono ku mo wa ko kila ta sali ta sun ta fenke wala ma important ibe important da nyawnya karamole kumaya te because karamole follow nata even then salo ni sungole ni fengol kana ala ma woke by mistake aya ke purposely for fenne kamal ni modole education o ta ya embrace more than you foi mu misilmelti foi ma misilmelti ibe dan na dunia and very likely be dan na lakira fananne aba embe program o kuntula jang e ngada jang next time be modol fanan na fela nan youths mini ya lon ko be nyim filol kono o be other filol kono pour ni discourse as a signs of motivation to other youths mini ya lon ko be and they can know ko nimbata bo min be nyokan there's nothing magic if we can do this ndol fanan se nyinken wala nimma medical field wano nse field do wano le mi ya lon ka se mobe na fa so thank you so much for all the listeners mini ya lon ko be jay nyim program o ta ya support ya share and definitely mba also pour que motivate mo min bi jang nimi in programme o moy pour ñi dindi isa help no mi alon ka be sobe ya silo kam pour ay isa ma ko no akana give up akana je ko mo min katani back wela wollum de ay wollum wolle I make wolle successful than all those things is just a matter of time ila skill ni la dream follow probably nin chance to the lumbe si le be found the dollar to me along is unexpected do be je found yalo so once again thank you so much but Jannin Bitala Kadi Janme I have to read that say really good to see a young Gambian in the medical profession and aspiring to be a surgeon. Gambia needs more of this. Another great interview, EB. Mfang Kotoma, Lamin Kums Manjang, massive congratulations to you, son. Molbe kontanta Baba Bake, and lafta ifana ise, yela yediamu moli. Ngalo ne dobije nita da gunjo because I'm femanya ne demotivate lano. Go there most of the time. It's a more moina se diamu no. You don't necessarily have to be a doctor, but it's a fenke no mi anko samu te se la career te se famo se proud no minna and one thing reach out. Gunjur online is here. If you text us, we will bring your face to the fore. So that means Nintolman Minkeno might be Gibera somewhere. Thank you so much for being on the right path, So Mbe Jaila, Gibera Bedauda, Mbafolai on behalf of Gunjuru News Online, Mbal Tentulambal Jaila, Mbe Abubacarr Konton Namia Lonka Muta Tentulamia Lonka Muta Masimoto, and Ilaminta Memia Lonka Telumna overall boasting. Allah Barakapo until next time. Soma Imam Sido Ali Soto Janne Nabe Islamu Iminefo in terms of tolerance. Puri signol wo molmi mudina dunke doliti wo feo fem pulumbe tolerate la nyoli adile for a peaceful coexistence soto and Ture empire fanante nyina lela sajol be bulumini ya lonko definitely ñu sajol leti mi ko kumayata ibete yata idadi yata ni e contact la Facebook ol bije Ture empire ni ake je do e bajelal and this ajibe ko is a choice soto je wofana mo e yongu njuri en nete mi ya lonko nastude no lom e bi aketa entrepreneur te mi ya lonko asembo wala tabake mbete until tomorrow. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you.